Oh, it's a beautiful night for a Christmas parade. The weather turned out perfect.
It did.
I'm excited about it. Hey, we're live, TexarkanaFYI.com, and Miss Darlene Taylor, the muralist. How are you?
I'm doing good. You can tell I'm a muralist. I still have paint on me.
But so Christmassy you are, all in red. And this outfit, is this one of your 1950s?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. It's a...
The pinups. Yeah, the pinups aren't going to make the parade this year.
No, not this year. But this is how I normally dress, so I enjoy it.
Yeah, and your shoes are from 1940?
Yes, I have the saddle shoes.
I'm so excited to have you a part of this program. And Caleb Coleman and all of his folks at Coleman Productions to put on such a professional broadcast. I'm used to doing my little cell phone.
Yeah, your cell phone.
So now we've got real cameras and real talent.
Well, we're talented.
Well, that's why we got you.
Yes.
So let's talk about our downtown Texarkana businesses. We're on Broad Street on top of the Hideout. This is Texarkana's only rooftop bar. So we're right across the street from Cross Ties.
Yes.
Which is another premier downtown venue. They just did the Eli Young Band
yes,
this last
it was
weekend.
live last night.
This video possible and broadcast possible for thanks to Coleman Productions, first off, the Hideout, Cross Ties, and the Rail Yard.
Yes.
And all of our downtown Broad Street businesses. It is Christmas time, and what do you think of the Christmas trees?
I enjoyed it. They did a little different than what they did last year. They actually have the trail going through now.
They do, so it's more of like a maze.
It's like a maze.
But it was so late on getting the trees. There was some shipping issues.
Oh, no.
And so that's why a lot of them are sponsored, but not all of them are completely decorated. There were people decorating right up until we had to get trucks off of Broad Street today.
Well, I'm sure that more people will come as we get closer to Christmas.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. They're going to be up all the way through New Year's at Cross Ties, and some great shows. There's all sorts of events coming to downtown Texarkana. We were talking earlier about it is now the destination.
Yeah, from one end to another.
Downtown. Before we'd say, let's go downtown to Cross Ties.
Or Zapatas.
Yeah, let's go downtown to this. But now folks are saying, let's go downtown because there's so many different things you can choose from.
Yeah, most weekends they do have it closed off where you can walk up and down freely.
Oh, yeah. It's the entertainment district is awesome. And we want to remind you about our Texas side.
Oh, yes.
Too. I mean, Silver Moon, Pecan Point, the Pro, they're holding down the whole Texarkana, Texas entertainment district right now.
Oh, yes. And now the 1894 Gallery also.
David and everything that he's done, Mr. Peavy. And that's something else while we're up here looking over. I was looking at the Forge. Have you tried them yet?
I have.
The food truck?
I have.
Down here on Broad Street right now, the Christmas trees are lit up over on the side of Cross Ties. We've got food vendors, trucks, there's hot cocoa, there's a little bit of everything. David's new Banana Club.
The Banana Club.
Now, that ought to be right up your alley.
I have been there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I walked in. It's down in the basement of the 1894 Gallery, so just take the elevator downstairs. And it is completely decked out in 1928, even the bartenders.
Right? All in time costume. You ought to sell them some of your stuff. You've got a closet full.
I have rooms full.
So, again, where did you went to? I was talking about our different the venues, Cross Tie, and the High, but you went to one of the boutiques. Where did you get that hat today?
Knock on Wood with Scarlett Lewis.
Yeah. So we've got these fine shops downtown, not just bars and restaurants. There's
antique shops. Now there's Crystal Moon just moved in this week.
Yes, they just opened.
Yes.
So, yeah, and they had that was such a great event that they had down here, Colton Foltz put on.
Yes.
Down here with all the holistic and yoga.
Yoga, yeah. And massages. I got a massage.
Hey, everybody's waving down there. Look at that. Yeah, great turnout on Broad Street. It is a little bit chilly.
I got on layers when you have layers.
Bless their hearts, too. Everybody was in such a panic yesterday. Oh, it's a 90% chance of rain. But now that cold front has come through,
yes,
it's beautiful weather down here. And we've got boys and girls lined up down Broad Street. From, again, one end to the other, a little bit of a change on the parade route this year. This year it's going to go straight down Broad.
Yes.
All the way up to Texas Boulevard. and then take a right on Texas Boulevard to 4th Street.
4th Street.
A right on 4th Street, and they're going to march right back to Texarkana, Arkansas. No turn up to the post office. So if you're headed down here to catch the parade in person, it's not going to make that turn to the post office that it used to. So stay on 4th Street, Broad Street. Now Front Street that runs behind.
Yes.
That runs behind the Bi-State. That runs all the way across, and it's not blocked off, so it's easy enough to get from one side to the other if you're looking to come. And there's going to be a lot to do after the parade tonight. Santa is coming.
We're going to have a lot of stuff going on after parade.
Yeah, tell us.
Well,
are you
most
gonna
of
paint,
the businesses
you
are
going to
going to
paint
be
anything?
No, I painted earlier. I painted a lot of the Christmas windows. I do know that they're having a contest on the Christmas windows for the 12 days of Christmas, and judges will be out to do those.
I am so sorry. I enjoy the mural work that you did here at the Hideout, but it wasn't until today that I realized on the windows you did the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
And so I wanted to bring up that your French hen looks a lot like an Arkansas chicken.
Well,
it just
chicken. I'm girl. I have to go girl on that one. I'm going to have to go chicken.
That's your French hen. But we've got almost 100 entries in the parade tonight.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And that is my jacket making all that noise.
I told you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Wait. I'll take it off later. It'll get hot.
We'll just fold the sleeve right there.
Okay. Once the parade starts, it'll be exciting, and I'll stop. I'll take my jacket off because it'll start sweating.
Yeah, you'll start talking and moving around.
It's chilly down here. Look at the kids. They're bundled up, but they're excited because they're going to see the big elf himself.
Everyone loves Santa.
That's right. But almost 100 entries. The theme for the parade is the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
Every entry is required to be lit. So they should all have light. I don't think the marching bands and things. I mean,
no. Oh, well, they can be.
But that's the reason that so many people were really sweating that weather forecast.
Because electricity.
Yeah, everything's lit.
Generators.
All the decorations, everything they had up, right?
Oh.
So there was a good reason to be nervous. But now, perfect.
Yeah, there's not a cloud in the sky. The moon's out. I believe that's Venus.
Yeah, above the moon back here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in the... No, I don't think it's in the shot. This is fancy. I'm not used to this.
What, a good sitting spot over everything?
Good cameras and
yeah.
Talent. I can hear like 3 different things going on in this ear. I mean, I'm used to my cell phone going, hey, what are you doing?
Looking for a phone signal.
Tell us about your business. That kind of thing.
Yes.
And that's why we're so excited about this down here is because we get to talk about these Broad Street businesses that are really bringing back downtown Texarkana.
Every time I look around, it's one more ad. One more comes in.
And a lot more trying.
Yes.
And so that's why we're here to support our Broad Street businesses. There is room down here, and these guys, you stop by and talk to Les and Joe and Justin or
Les Munn.
Jeff and Irma at the Hideout, and they can direct you to some great deal. I mean, there's a lot of people working to make downtown Texarkana what it is becoming. Starting with Judge Morris down at the Silver Moon, really. They really started with that renovation of the Silver Moon.
Exactly.
The old hotel, and then that kind of it kind of wobbled some dominoes. Mm-hmm. And then Pecan Street came in. Perot's been here since.
Perot. Since
Sanger Theater.
Forever.
But then David Peavy with his projects, and then the Hotel Grimm, the Hotel Grimm, it just started the whole chain, and now look what's coming. You can come down here any Thursday night and look from one end to the other, and it's lit up, and people walking the sidewalks. Tuesday nights they have like $1,000 cornhole tournament over at Cross Ties, and it's just people all down here.
Yeah.
Razor dogs, food vendors.
The first Friday, first Saturday, second Friday, second Saturday.
Yeah, at the 1894 gallery, and I know you've been doing a lot with the gallery.
Yes, I've been doing the second Friday artist painting, the
live painting, and you did some of the wall pieces for the survivors wall, right?
Yes, I did for the cancer survivors and also for childhood cancer awareness with Tough Cookie.
That's right, the Tough Cookie Foundation.
Yes.
I know you do a lot at the Perot. We were talking about some of the events they've got coming up.
Yes,
And
they have several things coming up, and also at the at Track Museum, they also have several things coming up soon. We're going to be doing once a month. An artist will be coming up doing a speaker series.
Okay.
So I believe the very first person is Joseph over here that has a gallery on Broad Street.
And that's just another thing that you really need to come see. I love walking through the 1894 gallery.
Yes.
Just to see the different types of paintings, and these are local artists. And Miss Georgia in there. I don't know if I ever told you this, but Miss Georgia, my great-grandmother, taught Miss Georgia how to make Christmas candy. So, and I didn't know this until last year. She told me this, and I said, "Oh, that's crazy." So she calls me, and I went down there, and she gave me some divinity.
Oh, yeah, I know divinity.
And it reminded me of my mama. It was just crazy, but it's funny too.
Yes.
But it also tells a little bit about our history too downtown.
Yeah, everybody has a connection to everyone here. I first moved here in 2009, and it seems like everyone that I met knew everyone that I knew. So it is like one big family now.
Mm-hmm. That's right, and it's growing. The family's growing, and if you're interested in moving your business down here or being a part of this growth,
in fact, of growing, that lady right there is my friend that I used to work for.
Is that right? Interesting to be able to watch the parade.
Yeah, and see I know her.
It's fun to watch, but then to be able to look at this, they don't know what we're talking about.
No,
it's a monitor. Yeah, we're professionals today. So, but listen, we're excited about not only the parade, but where downtown Texarkana is going. Your outfit got me to thinking about Union Station down there.
Yes.
And there are talks. There's different things. There are people that have plans. And hopefully something is going to come of Union Station soon. But
I'm hoping.
I'd love to see it because the history that goes along with that place, a lot of people don't know this. But Union Station in Texarkana, there's a big movement with one of the organizations trying to redo it and beautify down there. I hope they don't take down the sign in the back telling the distance between Chicago and L.A. because there's significance to that piece of history. Every troop that served in World War II, whether they went to the European theater or to the Pacific, they found out in Texarkana. They lined the sidewalks of downtown Texarkana. They looped back and forth on these streets until they got to Union Station, and they stood at attention in line. And when they stepped up to the ticket window, they stomped their feet.
Yep.
And if you go feel the marble floor in front of the ticket counter at Union Station, you can feel the indentions of every soldier that stepped through there. It's just
a part of history.
Yeah, that's, it's really moving when you start to think about that and the numbers of people that went through and what their lives became from here, Texarkana.
Everything came through Texarkana. Before, that the railroad was supposed to go through another city before Texarkana actually got it.
That's the way I hear history,
yes. And so when Texarkana acquired the railroad, it just bloomed. Mm-hmm. It bloomed and prospered. So much stuff has happened in Texarkana just because it's in the center of everywhere.
Yeah, it's right between Dallas and Little Rock. Well, so for years, we had the Rolling Stones was here,
Between Houston and Chicago.
Yeah, Elvis a number of times, Johnny Cash back in the day. We're looking at the Arkansas theater over here.
Yes.
And the historic shows that took place at Mae West performed there. Sure did. So lots of great history, and it looks like we're about to get underway with the parade.
Yeah, it's looked like it's.
When you hear those sirens beeping, it's just any second now they're going to roll by. So we're excited again down here for the downtown Texarkana Christmas parade for 2021. Last year, bless their hearts, they did everything they could to try to get a parade off.
Yes. And it just wasn't happening.
Just couldn't have thought, well, maybe we could do a reverse parade. We were going to try something unique and different, but then thought there was just so many unknowns.
There's too many unknowns.
So many unknowns that didn't want to take any chances or put anybody at risk. But this year, it's Christmas. And we're having a Christmas parade.
Yes, sir.
I really do want to credit our local veterans with that, because that's what they were told. Hey, look, we don't know about the Veterans Day Parade. Oh, we do. They marched for our Afghanistan veterans this year, and they weren't stopping that parade. So we figured might as well get it on, right?
Going.
Let's go. And so that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to start off looking there. That's Arkansas High. I like the ROTC program they have over there, the Air Force.
Yeah, that's their Air Force Junior Reserve.
Mm-hmm. Caleb?
Canala.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I guess I'm hearing the beats. Yep, that's the parade. And so we got our motorcycle police back.
Yes.
You know, we have them for a while, then we don't, then we do,
Yeah,
then we
do.
don't.
I like the motorcycle police officer. Reminds me of my younger days when I used to watch Chips.
Yeah. You know, I started singing Blinded Me by Science with Science earlier, that Thomas Dolby song.
Yes.
And this lady behind me is like, you know, that's like 40 years old. And I was like, I didn't think about it until you brought it up, but our there they are. We got them right below the hideout now. So we're at the hideout, 311 East Broad, across the street from the Cross Ties venue and the Christmas tree forest.
I was actually on Color Guard in high school. I carried the American flag.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in junior RTC for the
that's
Army.
a big deal to carry the colors.
There they are.
And that's the program. They do have a great program over there on Arkansas side. Coming up behind them in this classic fire truck. Look at that old truck.
It's fantastic.
We got our mayors coming up. Mayor Alan Brown, who put in so much, every year puts in so much to get the Live United Bowl off, and it was a great game this year. Followed by our Texas High School Fighting Tiger Marching Band.
And there they go. Sounding good, too.
Yeah, it looks like when I marched at Texas High, it was a military band, and we had it looked like 10 soldiers with the plumes on the helmets and everything. And
Oh, I like the plumes.
they look like Star Trek.
Yeah,
Like Bezos, they're fixing to take off on Bezos' rocket ship. They look great. One of the highlights every year in Texarkana is when Texas High hosts their annual marching contest out at the Grimm Stadium. And bands come from all across the Arklatex to participate in that. It's always so much fun.
The Texarkana High School High Steppers also.
You can always tell the beginning of the parade or the beginning of the parade route.
Yes.
And watching at the end, because at the beginning everybody's spread out, everybody's going nice, even pace, but by the end they're all bunched up together. You know, it's having to march in place and make those turns.
Well, usually I'm in it, so I never get to see the parade. This is the first for me.
Isn't this a neat vantage point? You want to come over here so you can see a little bit better? That's the Grinch driving the Texas High truck.
Oh my goodness.
Is that not crazy? He's got the truck to steal Christmas right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at that.
That is like the biggest flatbed I've ever seen.
It is a big one.
They call those skateboard trucks.
But maybe they'll get another shot at the Grinch as he gets a little bit closer. But yeah, he's sure enough driving a diesel truck down Broad Street in Texarkana. Big old Kenworth truck.
Yes.
Tiger orange. And that's our high steppers and the cheer squad. Followed by our Texas middle school cheer squad.
They get the little truck.
Well, it's the middle truck.
Yes.
You know, I probably should share this on social media. I meant to once the thing started. And our camels. It was exciting when they rolled into town earlier today. We were down here and everybody was excited to see the camels. And they're being kept over behind the Christmas tree forest here next to Cross Ties on Broad Street, just you'll be able to see Santa Claus from the camel. But live camels significant to our faith and beliefs.
And there's 3 of them, like the 3 wise men.
Exactly. But it's always exciting to have them. The kids love the camels, and they have a good opportunity to see them up close as we've got them enclosed in the field beside cross ties.
And it looks like they're sponsors by Kane, Farmers Insurance.
Yep.
And I can't see the last one.
Yeah, I almost brought my glasses.
You almost brought your glasses.
Well, I'm too vain
Yes.
for that.
So here we have next.
They said I was going to be on camera, so I didn't want
It's the
anybody to see it.
Yeah, it's the Liberty Holiness Church.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I got my glasses on, but I have to read.
But oh, nice float there, all
Yes.
lit up. That's right.
And then right after them is the Wake Village Church of God and Prophecy.
Such a great turnout. I'm looking down the length of Broad Street now, all the way down to Texas, and it's just folks everywhere. Love to see that. Everybody bundled up, and it feels like Christmas.
It does.
It's not raining. It's nice and clear. It feels like Christmas out here.
I remember one year for the parade, it actually snowed.
Yeah, and sleeted.
It sleeted, yes.
I remember that. Now there's Barrage Bikes. Barrage Bikes. My good friend, is that Krista back there in that pink bunny suit? You know Krista.
Yes.
She does a lot of. She's a great painter. She does a lot of painting. But Krista takes care of those bike trails out at Bringle Lake, and they, of course, sell the trail bikes, and will actually take you out there and teach you what you need to know to be able to ride these trails.
And it looks like she's riding a double bike.
Yeah, I think that's her in the pink. Oh, I hope they get her. If she's wearing Ralphie's.
That's Ralphie's. It is.
Ralph
Christmas
is
story.
wearing Ralphie's pajamas.
And then
But yeah, Terry, everybody over at Barrage, such great folks.
we have the Dancing Ranch Farm.
Dancing Ranch Farms. There's another pink bunny in the ranch. Everybody having a good time. Look at the kids waving and smiling. That's nice. And look, there's just so many more coming. Everybody's got lights on their entries. Now, I don't exactly. This is the list that they gave us, so I'm just going to go by Arkansas High East.
That is.
What exactly is Arkansas High East? I need to educate myself a little bit better. I'll do that with T8SD. And there's Texarkana Radio. They've got Hot FM.
Yes.
K-Toy. #1 station in Texarkana is K-Toy. And then another country station. No, same country station. And then another K-Toy. So, great. We appreciate them. Are they on, they're right over there by the post office. I can't remember exactly what street they're on, but downtown.
Yes. And right across from, I think, down near Cal Williams.
Right on. Our Texarkana, Texas Fire Department. A few vehicles from the TTFD. And that's one of the reasons for the, you see the big tail end on this ladder truck.
Yes.
Can't get it around the post office with the new construction.
Yeah, the new streets, it looks fantastic.
It does, and it's going to make great photos.
But unfortunately, you can't get the parade around it.
Like that 18-wheeler would never make it.
No.
So that's the reason that the parade is going to stick to Broad Street, take a right on Texas, then another right straight down 4th Street, end at El Frio Express on 4th Street.
I find that ironic. It starts at one of my murals and ends at the other mural.
I didn't realize that. But I'm going to tell you, I was so impressed with our first responders
Yes.
and our citizens the other day. We had the lady that was in distress downtown on the bridge over there. They all came together, and it was a good ending for that. But that was such an odd situation. And
I'm glad it
to
worked
be
out.
here and see it unfold the way it did, that firefighter on the end of that ladder, that was just heroic.
And then we have Garrity Bank and Trust, which was my first bank in Texarkana.
I like that. So if you can't, it's going to be too cold before too long to drive around with the TV on. But that's a neat little van.
That's a neat little van.
I like it. Get them to display some of your murals on there. Of course, you can see some of Miss Darlene's artwork inside the hideout. We're on top, but you got the Cotton Club Band and
Oh, yes.
all that, yeah.
Then we have Robbins Toyota.
Robbins Toyota out there in Nash, Texas.
Looking like they have a very warm Christmas with their fireplace.
Yeah. Got the kids bundled up around the fireplace and waving and smiling. They're excited because we all know Santa's on the way.
And then Sassy Mama's Boutiques.
Sassy Mamas. A lot of folks talk about the economy, but I do want to brag on our local mom and pops that have jumped in feet first, into head first, really, in some cases, but to start their own businesses and to come downtown to do it.
I'm so proud of everyone that's bringing downtown Texarkana back.
And it's a whole lot of people. And I don't want to leave anybody out, but
That's Texarkana Dance Academy that's just going by now.
yeah, now, and I'm sure, all of our local dance schools were part of the oh, dadgummit, Darlene, what is the Sugar Plum Fairy?
Oh, yes. Oh, the Nutcracker.
This
Yes,
last
yeah.
weekend,
This
yeah.
last weekend. Then we have the Mount Grove Baptist Church Youth Ministry.
Mount Grove, they're over on Arkansas Boulevard in Sanderson. Stop by and check them out.
I love their float.
You like the golden lights like that, the
do.
clear? I do too.
And even have little sparkles around with it. And then we have the First United Methodist Church. Methodist.
Yeah, we don't want to leave DJ Hollygrove out. Let's mention him
Oh,
down there.
DJ.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, he's
he
got
does
the
weddings, parties, concerts.
Yeah, and does a really good job, but I like his setup too. He was out at one of the food truck festivals that we did at Ferguson Park this last year. First United Methodist
There
Church.
they are.
Texarkana, Arkansas, I think. I make sure that. But you got to have a tractor in a parade, Texarkana. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's requirement.
It really is. I'd be disappointed if we didn't, to be honest. But the kids walk in the parade and look at them waving. They got the color sticks. They're waving them around. They're having
yes.
such a good time with it. We love that.
It looks like it's filled up a lot.
It has, and it's continuing to. And we appreciate everybody joining us on the TexarkanaFYI.com YouTube channel, our new YouTube channel, and are watching Facebook Live. I'm not able to answer any questions at the moment, but we appreciate you watching because not everybody can get out.
And that was Teach Texarkana.
Thanks to Leadwell pulling their float.
Well, here we have, after that, is our Miss Texas Senior Classic 2021 Queen, Wilma Burke.
Wilma Burke. With her white fur
I love her.
I mean, that looks.
I love her.
That's the role of a beauty queen right there. You got that. That was risky.
Look at her. She's beautiful.
No, someone crossed in between a truck and a float there.
Oh, no.
Be careful, y'all. But that's just the thing. We don't want any kids running out into the parade. And I can't really tell on the Texas side, and I know Arkansas did their best, but trying to keep vehicles off of Broad Street.
Yes.
Just so the kids are a little bit more safe. So this year, they've really taken that serious, and I want to thank them personally for everybody, because there is a lot more room for the people participating in the parade,
yes.
and there's a lot more room for the spectators that way. And I'm saying this as somebody that my daddy came down here early in the morning, parked the pickup truck so we could sit on the tailgate and see Santa Claus.
Yes.
Greg or Marine, we appreciate them.
Then Pediatric Dentistry of Texarkana.
That's right.
And that is Need a Ride Transportation.
Our Genoa Fire Department, our volunteers.
And we always thank our volunteers because they do a lot and don't get enough credit for what they do.
That's right. Oh, and then one of our favorites, Miss Darlene.
Yes.
It's our Arkansas High School Razorback Band. There you go.
They're very festive.
Our Arkansas High School cheerleaders. Listen, I hope we didn't miss her, but we want to recognize Miss Arkansas High School 2021, Carly Irvin. I think she's probably on this float coming up. Yeah?
Yes.
They're having fun. Look at them. Dancing,
They're having
kicking,
fun.
marching. Yeah, it's the Christmas parade in downtown Texarkana.
So this may be the high school cheerleaders here.
A big shout out to Sling
Arkansas.
Blades. We appreciate Sling Blades. They helped get this together so we could have our video crew up here.
Yes, these are the cheerleaders for Arkansas High School.
But we appreciate everybody that's pitched in to make this possible. Jeff and Irma Wright with the Hideout. Of course, we're on the rooftop of the Hideout. Cross ties directly across the street. Miss Rayleigh, the way she keeps that Joe Gay and Les Munn in line. Justin, that's the job, keeping them together.
And there we have Miss Carly Irving.
Princess wave and all. Is that Texar? Federal Credit Union. Got the trailer of trees.
Oh, that's clever. Trailer of trees.
Oh, yeah, I'm known for that. Acting clever. Let's see, you know, we're not even through the A line yet. We've got A line, B line, C line.
Yeah, we're still on the
We're still on the A line.
first line. Well, that tells you how big this parade is.
And how many folks missed it? We're missing the parade because it didn't take place last year.
Yes.
So, and I think that says a lot to the crowds, too. I mean, all the way down Broad Street. And again, it looks the same as you turn up Texas and back down 4th Street to El Frio Express.
This is Big Mike's Heating AC Services.
Big Mike. And that's a nice little sports car right there. Riding on that sports car is Junior Miss Redwater 2021.
Somebody fancy.
Delaney Riley. Is this Elite Home Health? Is that a gingerbread house? And
That is.
got the snowman on there.
And a reindeer.
I didn't see the reindeer. Oh, well, again, too vain for my glasses, Miss Darlene.
I
I
have two
can't-
forms of vision, see and can't see. So.
See and can't see, and I can't touch my eyeball with contacts, so I'm not even going to try.
No.
Again, so many good things coming up at the Pro Theater next weekend. Next weekend is the Christmas. Is it Christmas on?
Christmas at the Parade.
At the Parade, and that's with the Symphony Orchestra.
Yes, sir.
New management of the Parade Theater, Texarkana Symphony Orchestra, and they're doing a fine job with it. Better Homes Infinity. Better Homes and Garden Real Estate here in Texarkana. That's always exciting when somebody that you know is in the parade and you yell out to them, "Hey, I see you," as those kids marching in the bands or riding on the floats. It's the highlight for them. It's such a big deal. But again, close to 100 entries this year. So,
and if you haven't gotten your taxes done, it's almost time.
It's always time.
H&R Block.
With a few locations here locally.
Several locations.
Now, old Charlie, he would have come out here.
Yeah, he would have been probably on one corner and just relaxing.
Yeah, I should have brought us some of that old man and dog coffee. I bring that up because our next entry over here, that's a cut above. Absolutely a cut above. It takes a special talent to. Some of them dogs are pretty picky about who does their nails or clips their ears, So there's definitely a talent to that. Now look at this hot rod coming down the road down there. I just heard it revving up, and I don't even really know what that is. What is that?
I have no idea.
Is that
a shopping cart?
That's Super One is who that is.
A shopping cart. Now, this was worth seeing. If you have not come downtown to see the parade, this will be Fred.
Now, Brookshire Brothers out of Tyler, Texas, they, of course, that Super One is Brookshire's. But that's their shopping cart, and they've had fun with it in the parking lot over there a few times.
I wonder if they return it back to the stall.
I wouldn't. But look at the engine on that.
Oh, boy.
Never know what you're going to see in the parade in Texarkana, USA.
Ever.
I'm going to say because, it's lit up, too, so they are in the parade competition, around the corner. At the end of the parade, Main Street will determine who is the. I think there's like 4 different categories.
Oh, yes.
Different levels, but we'll make sure to have all that posted at TexarkanaFYI.com.
And then we have Kinetic by Windstorm. They now have fiber optics in Texarkana now, so you might want to get your internet upgraded. And then we have
AMS there passing by.
Yep.
Wow.
That was the volleyball team. Yeah.
You heard it popping off, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw on Facebook somebody was asking about an old square out at Spring Lake Park where they used to play volleyball back in the day.
And these are the Club Scouts Troop 1003.
That'd be old Tom, I think. Now look at the bus. You can say it.
What's with the walk?
Oh, it's the wind.
Oh.
It's catching my mic. I'm sorry. I need to turn sideways so it doesn't do that.
You're fine. I'm just in your light. Let me slide over. There we go.
Yeah, the PG volleyball team party bus.
Party bus. Well, all right.
Is that a fundraiser for the volleyball team? There's Miss Anne Marie Sullivan. Hey, Miss Anne Marie. Of course, does a lot with downtown and the farmers markets.
Yes.
So we appreciate all that Anne Marie and Sully Farms does for Texarkana. Soccer. That's our U8 Pirates soccer team.
Oh, here comes the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, we've got a few different packs and troops that participate throughout the parade and help get things organized at the beginning. Quite a few of them do. So we appreciate our United States Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. But our Caddo Area Council for boys and girls.
Yeah, the wind's picking up.
It's only when I lean out here over to look down on the parade.
Oh, yeah.
So let me, if I put my coat back up,
Yeah, put your coat on.
it'll block some of that wind. I apologize. I just love looking at the lights and the colors, and looking at the length of the parade, the distance in both directions now that they've made the turn down there. And that crescent moon just above Broad, look at that, right above the silver moon down there.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
That's a Texarkana College Mobile Enrollment Center. And then after them is the Texarkana College Walking Group.
And that's, they're all spread out through here, and they're representing their different, there's your scientists testing,
The artists.
nursing,
Nursing.
builders as far as construction, education, baking. They've got a great culinary program at Texarkana College now. So they're representing many of the different clubs and departments.
And students smiling.
Oh yeah, they're having a great time with it. Even though it's chilly, everybody's having fun. Try to share a couple things while we're up here. Yeah, they've got a great little, this is such a neat little trailer that, I mean, they can, with their computer systems, they're able to pull up your records and get your different, from the different schools you've attended. It's
Yes.
everything they need to get you signed up for Texarkana College. A great place to start. Our start,
Well, it looks like it's stopping for a moment.
This is our Nash Fire Department. Over in Nash, Texas, they always do. Have you heard about what they do?
The Texarkana,
Well,
the Nash.
they
Fire
fight
Department.
fires, sure. That's what the suits and the truck's for. But with Christmas, they ride around all the neighborhoods in Nash to visit the kids with Santa. As it gets a little bit closer to Christmas Eve, they make the rounds around town, and it's just it gives you that small town feeling with your fire department over there in Nash.
It makes the children love the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
You get up close and personal.
They do, yeah. That's I'm afraid that wind's on my microphone, or a microphone. So I apologize to those of you watching at home on your phones. And just like you like the attire of the decades from the 50s and whatnot, I
Yes.
love them old cars, Miss Darlene.
I love the old cars. It's a Texarkana Car and Truck Club.
The time, the paint job on that one up front, though, that's just, I mean, look, I can see our reflection in it. I can
Yes.
see the hideout sign and the reflection of that paint job. But the amount of money first, time,
To restore it.
and work that goes into these cars. And I mean, they're just awesome. Of course, you can find out more about the many different car clubs that we've got here in town at the Car Museum. That is a great location in downtown Texarkana if you haven't visited. So much to see and learn at the museum. That's right. Is that right across from Berman Far?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right on this side of Berman Far. Love them old cars.
And they do have car shows around Texarkana. I believe the next one is in April.
Well, there's talk about the Bandit Run coming
Yes.
back.
Yes.
So we're excited about that. Oh, I hope I'm not letting something out. But yeah,
It's just talk. They're picking on it.
that's okay. We want you to know and everybody to be there. So that's the best way to do is let that secret out. I like
There's
the way
quite
they've
a few.
Yeah, the way they've got that one blacked
custom
out.
cars.
Mhm.
Yes, they got to be careful. Kids are getting in front of the cars.
Yeah, they're running out there to get that candy, and that's good job, big sister.
Good job.
You saw that.
I saw that.
That's one of the reasons that, participants are asked not to throw candy is you don't want the kids to run out and, for a Tootsie Roll. But that's okay. That's all right. It's Christmas, and we're glad to have everybody down here. Just want to keep everybody safe. And I like Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls have no chocolate in it.
I believe that.
And then we have our Miller County Assessor.
That El Camino. Wow.
And then Laura Bates, the Miller County Tax Collector. We'll wave at her anyway.
That's right. Liberty ILO. I get to hear them when they play at the stadium. I don't live too far away from that.
Yes.
Heck of a drum corps they've got. And probably one of the loudest stadium sound systems in all of East Texas. Hey.
They also have the Liberty ILO High School Dazzlers Drill Team.
I keep wanting to look at the moon. That's just such a above broad like that. Oh, I have a camera.
I believe that's Christian Care Center. Ooh, be careful.
I'm just throwing stuff around, it's just dropping stuff everywhere. There's a little piggy. I'm trying to see what they are there on the trailer. What is that?
Oh, it's too small. I can't see it.
I bet it's a heater of some sort.
Yeah, it's either that or their music.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, Bluetooth speaker. I wasn't thinking about that. Again, our Liberty ILO cheerleaders. Now, they took them old Bulldog 100 go-karts from Texarkana College back in the day.
Yep.
And turned them into our Shriners cars. Christian Care Center, that's their van. And right behind Christian Care Center, look at them little Bowie and Cash Shriner cars. And the clown. That's right on.
Gee, we were worried about them getting hit by the big cars.
Yeah.
They might get hit by the little cars.
Yeah, those are the old. You remember the mini NASCAR race, the Bulldog 100 from
Yes.
Texarkana College? That's what those cars used to be. And when you unscrew the back end of it, they're pretty fast. They can be. They've got them turned down a great deal. But thanks to our Bowie Calf Shriners.
Then we have our Freeman landscape right after the Shriners.
I see their trucks working all over town.
Yes, they're everywhere.
But the Shriners always looking out for our children the way they do. We appreciate them so much. Yeah, Freeman Landscape. They've got the back of their truck landscaped up. A bush and a sapling, it looks like, on there.
Yes.
But they've got them lit up, and the kids are having a joyous time. Behind them, our Bowie County Search and Rescue Team. Countless hours of training with their dogs, horses.
They have a few dogs on the float, too.
They do. They have scent dogs, and they put in a lot of work, not only in protecting, but in training to stay ready to protect and serve. I was too lazy to be a part of that. I don't have that kind of.
Then after them, we have the Platinum Pressure Dolls.
Another local dance group. Platinum Pressure Dolls. I guess because we're up here, I see they've got some music now. I thought they're keeping really good time for no music, but now I see somebody's carrying a little speaker. So,
Keep them in time.
but great job, yeah. They're right. Look at them, they're synced.
Sure, that'll keep you warm for tonight.
That's right. Dr. Tim and all of them from the Sportsplex and Healthcare Express. He's got such a great program going on over there. You know, he's a great life coach, Dr. Tim, and an author. Look into Tim Reynolds and what they've got going on with Healthcare Express and the different Valkyrie programs.
Yes.
There's just a lot of great programs that they've got going on that will help you in your personal life, I feel. And then Barrage Bikes, they're back around again. I think they did a cut through one of the alleys.
It came back around. It was so much fun the first time, they had to do it again.
Let's do it again. Well, yeah, you can tell from the colored hair down there. That is
Yes.
Krista. That's her.
That's Krista.
But she's been taking young folks out and teaching them how to road, on the roads, how to take these 25, 30-mile bike trips and how to do trails. So it's more than just a bike store down at Barrage. That's what
I'm
we're trying to
impressed
say.
that she's riding a double bike by herself.
Yeah, well, when you start talking about Ms. She's also a bodybuilder and trainer and all that kind of stuff too. Surprised she's not pulling something. H&K Electric, Twin City Church of Christ here in this van. So we just have to make a few adjustments on our list here and there.
Yes, they jump around a little bit, but not much. They're mostly in order, so that's good.
That's fine, just as long as they show up and the kids get to have a good time and we're all getting excited for the season. I just don't want to leave anybody out because everybody has made this possible. Twin City Church of Christ here. That pickup truck will stand out. Actually, that might be Caleb's mic I'm hearing. Oh, it's a noisemaker.
Yes.
That's what you're hearing?
I think so. It's some kind of wah, 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 wah.
Caleb's telling me in my other ear that, yeah, it's a noisemaker down there.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting here trying to move my jacket and everything
Trying
else.
to figure out what that noise coming from that we can hear, but no one else. Like we're crazy.
Well, if the shoes fit.
Well, I know. I understand that.
The Nelson family entered the parade. We're happy to have them. Kelly Ashbrook, State Farm Insurance, TNT Mobile Detailing. And then Mark Lewis for sheriff in the old Mustang down there.
Yes.
Is that one of those new Broncos down there, Miss Darlene?
I believe so.
Well, that's a good looking one.
I like
Pickup truck.
the rooftop on it.
They definitely look better lifted and bigger tires.
Then we have,
That's Kelly.
yes,
This is the Nelson family in the golf cart there.
yes.
And I can't tell, and I believe they're puppy dog.
The little husky.
Is that what it is? Little husky?
Yeah, I'm a little husky.
No, I meant the girl. Kelly Ashbrook and the red truck
Oh,
here in the outfit.
the puppy dog. I see.
LifeNet. Man, everything they've been through and doing. We appreciate LifeNet. It's LifeNet Air Medical back there, so you see their little helicopter on the trailer there. Of course, it's just a little inflatable helicopter,
With a penguin.
but so thankful for our paramedics and EMTs. Now, when the parade is over, Santa and Mrs. Claus are going to be set up over here in the Christmas tree forest. Got his throne over there so he can hear all the wishes from the good little girls and boys.
So everybody can come and line up and see Santa Claus.
Get some good photos, hot chocolate, cookies.
And then most of the shops are open right now.
They are, and they're excited. You know, even though parking was restricted on Broad Street, they wanted to be open to show off everything that these folks have done. And I'm encouraging everyone, come downtown, take a look. Just come down and walk. I would do it, you know, one afternoon, Saturday afternoon. There's a lot going on this coming Saturday. Be a little bit warmer, I think.
I'm not sure if we're doing the painting live on Friday, but I'm sure that most of the artists that participate will be there.
And I know the second Saturday trade day.
Yes, trade day.
So that's another good opportunity to see many of our local vendors, as they'll be set up at the 1894 gallery.
And
leather
I believe there's
goods.
food.
Oh yeah, leather goods. We'll have some old man and dog coffee out there, and get some of that from Mission Texarkana here in downtown. That's where all the coffee's roasted and bagged and put together.
So it's all done here in Texarkana.
Right here in downtown Texarkana.
There's just so much going on now.
And at first I wanted to say it was really good coffee because it was ours, but it really is
Good coffee.
Yeah, and because when we started roasting this, it went from like experimental to like full-scale research, right? So you want to try every other kind to see how it compares.
See how it compares.
Keep coming back and thinking, well, this is just good. Larry came up with our...
most coffee isn't roasted so close in town.
And it's you definitely don't get it that fresh.
You don't get it that fresh.
Yeah, just a little bit of a pause so they can get the parade turned around up there on Broad Street, or from Broad Street to Texas.
And then from Texas to 4th.
Just that little curb takes a second, and that's what I was kind of saying. At the first of the parade, everybody's spread out. They got lots of room. Everybody's smooth flowing. But by the time you get to the B line,
everybody's all close together.
There's a little bit of a pause, but nobody's in a hurry. That's what makes it so much fun.
And you get to see everyone's float and how it's decorated.
Mm-hmm.
Wave to your friend.
That's right. And I never did share that on social media.
What's that?
Us doing this thing.
Oh, you got to share it.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting.
I've shared.
Thank
you go to Darlene Annette Taylor, you see all my sharing.
I'll just share from there then, because it'll be easier. You got that fast 5G.
Yes, I have both the links.
Now we're going.
Yeah, now we're going. I have both the links for the YouTube page and also your Texarkana FYI Facebook page.
Awesome, thank you. We've had so much fun doing some videos over the years, haven't we?
Yes, of course. We need to sit down and talk about what we're doing over the winter.
Well, we got New Year's coming. There's so many good shows coming. Not just to downtown Texarkana, but Texarkana in general as far as activities and events. 2022 is really going to open up a lot more that folks are going to be able to get out and do. So that's really a big deal. Signature Care. Freestanding ER over on Summerhill Road.
A fantastic, brightly built building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very reflective. But convenient to almost everybody. So if you need to take care of your body, take your body there.
Flower Acres.
So much work they do in feeding the hungry in our local community. We're thankful for Flower Acres Baptist Church and their food ministry.
And remember, the best donation that you can give to a food bank is cash or gift cards.
And a quick reason why. In bulk, the way they do, they can actually buy so much more food for $1 than you and I ever could.
Yes.
I mean, they can feed 4 people for $1. Where you and me out here, we couldn't get a sandwich for $1.
And so, just remember that when you're giving to food banks, to give cash, gift cards to local department stores and grocery stores, because they can buy stuff in bulk, and where we can't, and that's really helpful to them.
Certainly is. All right, how about our U.S. Army Corps of Engineers? I want to say that looks like that. Oh, it is a boat. I was fixing to say whatever they built, it's kind of shaped like a boat, but I think it
with life vest Christmas tree.
Well, how neat. Kappa. I didn't go to any of those, so.
Kappa, Exa,
Kappa, Psi, Omega.
Sorority Queen and a Sorority Queen King.
It's all Greek to me. You got that. Southwest SWAT softball teams, 10 and under and 12 and under, coming up for us here.
That looks like the Fire and Rescue.
And our Twin City Rough Riders behind them. There was supposed to be the pig, but you can't depend on them for nothing.
It looks like they have their lights going also.
Look at these antique cars. These are coming from the Antique Auto Club, from the museum down here, the Texarkana Antique Auto Club. And these are the really antique autos up here.
Yeah, that's a Model T.
And look at that pickup truck, the Martin Family Tree Farm. They got a Christmas tree laid in the back. That is Christmas right there. That's going to be one of my favorite floats. That and the shopping cart so far, I think. Wow, that cherry red pickup truck right there.
Oh, it matches my outfit.
Right? You should be in the back of that truck, Miss Darlene.
I have to do my queen
That
way.
should be your truck.
My grandpa had a truck like that.
Yeah. See everybody trying to get back spread out a little bit.
Yeah, slow it down some.
Well, and it's all for the safety. It's just, you know, all these boys and girls are coming up on Christmas, and I want to talk about our local, let's talk about our local first responders and what have you, because they have taken all of these extra precautions for our parade route down here. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, and what it, I've been meaning to ask exactly what this vehicle is because it's so customized.
Yeah, it's a car, it's a hot rod, it's a truck. It's the Roadrunner.
Yeah. And then Texarkana, Arkansas Fire Departments. And all the work they do for our communities. And it was that truck right there that they snatched that woman. I mean, that was
amazing.
Yeah, it really was. I was just awestruck. Dream Lab Counseling.
And you're like, I should step back.
You're just perfect, Miss Darlene. I'm in everybody's way. Ask around. They'll tell you. The Grinch down there. Dream Lab Counseling. Interesting. But I like the way lights, when you string lights like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do it all year long. It just, you don't have to wait till Christmas.
No, I keep my lights on all year.
That's right. This is so neat. Thank you to the Wrights and the Hideout, Cross Ties, and the Rail Yard. Those are the three places down here making the parade possible for us.
And then don't forget Coleman Video Productions.
Man, Caleb Coleman, he does our peak fighting, peakfighting.com. He does all of our pay-per-view, and we thought it was such a big deal that the Christmas parade came back. Let's make a big deal out of it. Harvest, you were talking about the food bank. Great look at the little pyramid they built there, or the Christmas tree, I guess is what it's supposed to look like. But Harvest Texarkana does so much for us. And Christian Warriors Church. Thankful that they were able to be here tonight. All of our local churches and civic organizations and nonprofit groups that come together to be a part of this make it so much fun for everybody.
And they bring such creativity to their floats.
That's why we had to have you down here, Miss Darlene. You're the creative one. You're the talent.
I throw paint on the wall.
Well, you put Charlie in and I'm telling you, we've received some stuff, around the country and whatnot, but being in a Darlene Taylor mural, that's the honor right there. The Retreat at Kenwood and Retreat Healthcare Services. That's Miss Sookie and her bunch out there. They do such a good job with, I mean, they've got, and that's what it is, it's Retreat Home Health Services, because they've got, you know, respiratory, home health, they've got so many different specializations. Just have to remember Retreat. Mio Mayo's Cajun Restaurant passed us by.
And then the Broken L Veterinary Services.
Broken L.
With Dr. Bland.
And they take care of your exotic pets and creatures.
Your critters.
Your critters.
Take care of your critters.
So, you know, you're looking for somebody to check out Stu the cockatoo or Nurdle the turtle, that's the guy to go to.
Stu the cockatoo. I think I named one of my cats that.
Stu?
Stu.
I'm going to name my next dog Steve. I already made up my mind. VFW Post 4562. Listen, real quick, we're going to throw this in as an effort. The VFW, our World War II vets, Korean vets, they're moving on now. Our Vietnam vets are passing on at 635 a day. We need our younger veterans to go ahead and get involved with the VFW and take over the leadership. They're looking for you to come be a part of it. And it's not just where the old folks hang out anymore, like it used to be. Friday night bands and steak dinners. It's a lot of fun out at the VFW. Coming up here, have you been out to the Cowboy Church?
I have not.
No? They have like the authors
Yes.
out there. They do that, and it's always such a neat event to meet the people behind the books. But that's the Circle J Cowboy Church. And I believe Mama said, hey, stop that. That's what it looked like on I was looking at the monitor. We caught you, Mama.
Stop.
And our local Kiwanis Club.
I'm glad you said that because I could not see that.
Now, I can't say I said it right, but
Kiwanis.
I'll give it a shot. Here come some of our Girl Scouts from the Diamond Council. Girl Scout Troop. Is it 2387?
2387.
I like the gifts on that trailer there, the way they're lit up, the little inflatables.
I have not seen that before.
I haven't either. I'd like to get some of those for the inflatable Christmas tree.
Yes. An inflatable Christmas tree with an inflatable presents
That's
underneath.
right. $1 taped to each one of them, so you just,
There you go.
that's what you get.
And the pump. And the air pump.
Yeah, I'm not worried about supply chains, and I guess I'm not trying to give away any secrets either. Y'all just getting cash this year.
Yes.
Walmart card. I hadn't
We
made
have
mine
the
yet.
social clubs and
Yeah, it's kind of
Motorcycle
a
club.
conglomeration of the motorcycle clubs and different social clubs around town. Key Club.
there are a lot of clubs for senior citizens, for kids, young adults.
That's right. Being out of New York City. That's your town square media stations. Again, after the parade tonight, our Broad Street businesses are open, so, you know, walk the block and take a look around some of the boutiques and different folks that we have here. I know we've got Hopkins over there. El Frio Express is open. Hot chocolate and cookies out here with Santa Claus by the Christmas trees. Just so much going on tonight.
Yeah, and the camels will be there as well, I believe.
That's right. Are scheduled to. You know, everything.
Yeah, it depends on the weather, how cold it gets, because I don't know if camels like cold.
That's a good question.
Camels like cold?
I haven't
I
thought
don't
about
think
that.
so.
That's a real good question.
But you know, they're warm climate.
Reliance Mechanical Contractors. And get this. Oh, this is, look at that car right there. That's a Carmen Ghia. I want one of those so bad. Arklatex Volkswagen Association. They got
Very nice.
Got them a little dune buggy out there. There used to be some TV show about a dune buggy. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that was
Speed Buggy.
Speed Buggy. On Hanna-Barbera.
Uh-huh.
Not that I'm old enough to remember all that.
I am. Miss PG. And Teen Miss PG. Right here heading up as we're getting ready for, look at the bright green. That's nice. But kicking off our Pleasant Grove Independent School District. Pleasant Grove High School Band and Cheerleaders.
I love their shoes.
Yeah, all lit up.
That's what I'm missing in my life, some light up shoes.
I need some too. I got little granddaughters, all their shoes light up.
Yeah, they need to make some adult light up shoes.
I'd buy them. That's their Christmas uniforms. That's great.
I love it.
Yeah, they're singing the song, band's playing. They're singing out loud, dancing. Great job from all of our Pleasant Grove students.
And there we have the Lowe's home improvement truck.
When you need the experts, right? They'll deliver and they'll get you hooked up, set up, fixed up, everything you need. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up on the end of our parade. Of course, you know what that means.
It's almost time for Santa.
At the end of the parade, the kids know who's coming. Look at them. They're all inching forwards. There's barely any street left. They're all moving a little bit more forward so they can get a good look at the big elf himself being escorted by our Texarkana, Arkansas police officers. And right there
And there he is. There's Santa.
is Santa Claus. Santa himself. He's got his reindeer on the back of a Lowe's truck.
You see all of the posters around the Lowe's trucks?
Yeah, did you do those?
Yeah.
Really?
I know. I'm
I know you do. They got you to do that for the window money.
Yes. So I guess I got into the parade after all.
There he is, Santa Claus. And after the parade, now he's got to continue the route. He'll go on around to El Frio Express. And when they'll end the parade over there on 4th Street, afterwards, Santa's going to be down here on Broad Street. He'll be inside the Christmas Tree Village over here next to Cross Ties. Cookies and hot chocolate and Mrs. Claus and all of them. Are we wrapped up?
We're wrapped.
We started walking around looking at the parade up here and got our cords all wrapped around one another. Fantastic. What a great parade it was this year.
It was fantastic.
You know, there were a couple of things out of order, and that's what we hope for. Right?
We had a couple of added people too, and the bike club that came around twice.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Come on. I'd like to see him come by again, actually. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you coming down here and doing this with me. It makes it so much more fun. And Caleb, Coleman, listen, if you're having an event, an activity, something, and you want some professional video production, I do recommend Caleb Coleman Productions. do give him a call. He'll get it taken care of.
Yes.
Even if he makes you carry some of the equipment upstairs.
Well, this is his small setup.
Oh, yeah, he does
he's
that.
got bigger.
He really does, any event. So I want to recommend him. Our Broad Street businesses, again, thank you to Cross Ties. Thank you to The Hideout. Thank you to the Rail Yard, Miss Jamie over there.
Yes.
We did an interview with Miss Jamie, like a 10-minute interview. She spent 9 minutes talking about everybody else. Come see everybody else.
Come see us.
She's like the downtown cheerleader, so we appreciate her a great deal. Caleb, is there anything we need to add, sir? All right, Caleb, thank you so much. And your crew, thank them down there on the streets. And if they got any extra candy, tell them to run it up the stairs here. We're too lazy to go down there and chase it. But thank you so much for tuning in to the parade for 2021. We wish you and all of yours a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And all the holidays be joyful to you and yours. Thank you, Caleb.